Now do I roll up, get higher, or pull up, get tired? Do I roll up, get higher, or pull up, get tired?
Check, mic test 1 2 1 2. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I'm testing out the DJI Mic 3 today. This thing is super light compared to the Mic 2, and I'm hoping the audio turns out great, because if it does, this might be the best mic on the market, especially for wireless like this. Right now we have a 9-mile tempo run. I'm actually using a new pair of shoes. These are the Hoka Rocket X3s. I got these sent out to me a couple months back by Hoka, but because I was so far in marathon prep, I didn't want to throw in a new pair of shoes because, you know, sometimes it can mess up your feet. So this is my first time using them, and they're carbon plated, so you don't really want to use them on like easy runs. You want to use them mostly on your big workouts like tempo runs or long runs, or long run marathon workouts. But we have a fun vlog today. So today we're gonna actually go and get a new pair of running shoes. These I've had for about 5 months now, and we already put on them about 480 miles, which is crazy that I can even say that I put that much miles on my shoes in the course of like 5-6 months. But this was for the whole last training block. And yeah, they're pretty much completely worn out. I've been feeling pain like on the bottom of my feet, so it's time to get a new pair. I'm gonna go with a pair that this is a nylon plate. I think I'm gonna go with a bigger cushion. I've used them before, and I think they're just better for my feet, especially with how many miles I'm running. So we got that. And then this week we also have the new iPhone coming out. I caved really badly, but I'm not gonna tell you guys what color. Can you guys guess what color before you guys go to that part? Let me know down below. Can you guess what color? Because I feel like if you know me, you know I would have picked it. Enough yapping. I'm gonna get this run started. We got 9 miles on the agenda today. It's a tempo run, but I'll review that with you guys when we get that started. The way this tempo works is it's gonna be a 2-mile warm-up, and then the tempo portion is at a 7:20 to 7:30 pace. On the watch, I set it to 7:15 and 7:35. So I give myself 5 minutes or 5 seconds on both sides, and then we'll finish up the run to 9 miles at an easy pace. So that's how tempos usually work. We got about a mile left, and then we'll start the tempo. Let's get it.
Get tired. Yeah, okay, I'm back on a mission to pay my tuition. Got long.
We're wrapping up the first 2 miles right now. Guys, I think today's gonna be a good run. Our heart rate's been around like 138 to 145, and we're running at a 8:30 pace. So that's really good heart rate right there. But we're finishing up, we got about 0.10 miles, and then we're gonna go speed up and do the tempo portion.
Out the ass, what you know about my past? I was so late for class, the probate get trashed, fell asleep off that Henny back in 08. I crashed with my foot on the gas, thank the Lord I'm still here, no insurance, so now
we got about 5 minutes left in this tempo. So far we've crushed every single mile of it, so let's finish strong. At this point, I just think I just did 25 minutes of this pace. I can do 5 more.
That was my unsigned hype, like in the back of the sauce. It's like I'm trying to get
We got 10 seconds left. Finish through the timer. 5. Alright, that's tempo done. Now cool down 2 to 3 miles to finish it till 9. I used to put my arms inside the ice bath, and that used to kill me. Nowadays, I've been doing it without your arms inside, just because I realized that you don't need to, and I can last so much better. It's like a lot easier. As far as the run today goes, it was really good. So we did 9 miles at a 7:55 average pace for the whole thing. But when it comes to tempo runs, that doesn't really matter as much as what your splits are. So for the splits, the first warm-up was 2 miles at an 8:36. Then the whole tempo run was 4.11 miles, and that was at a 7:18 pace. So we killed that pace, and then we cooled down at an 8:20 pace. So that was an extremely good run. And yeah, I don't know if I told you guys this yet, but I started this. If you guys have been following me for a little bit, you know that at first we were going for sub 3, and then I think I realized that sub 3 is a very ambitious goal, especially this being my first marathon and running the last half. I ran at a 6:56, but that was like an all-out half marathon. So For this one, we're gonna aim for like a 310 to 315. That's what we're training for. But who knows, you know? If we run the race and we end up running sub 3, I'll take it. But like trying to be smart with our training goes, our pace we're aiming for the actual race is a 710, 715 pace. But yeah, we got this to do, and then we're gonna do compression after, and then yeah, this is like a little mini wellness day, and then we'll go over and get our new shoes. So I'm gonna chill out here, finish up this, and I'll talk to you guys later.
I'm just really trying to understand. Who really trying to know who I am? Cause right now I can't even trust my friends. Trying to live my life right. That's all I'm trying to do. Won't you be my peace?
For the first pair, we're gonna try the A6 Nova Blast 5s. I got two different colors. I'm thinking the white one because it's easier to match, but let me know what you think. Boom. Second pair, we got these. These are the Nike Vomero 18s. They actually look sick, but I don't know. We'll try them on right now and see what we think. I feel like the bottom though isn't as like soft as the Nova Blast 5s. So the third option, this is a little bit of a stretch, but boom. Look at the stack on this. Those are nice, but they are so squishy on the bottom, so I don't think we're gonna go with those.
When I could be your when I could please don't win. I'm going
All right, we got them. So we ended up going with the A6 Nova Blast 5s. I really wanted to get a different color, but like I told you guys inside, since I run like 6 days a week, I can't really have a super bright color that wouldn't match like 6 days of outfit. So we went with this like oatmeal color. There was a lot of different shoes in there. I really like that place. Like Roadrunners is such a cool place to check out. The staff is always super friendly and they're so welcome. Like the guy was talking to me about video stuff and they're always so friendly in there. The customer service, like they take care of you, they give you water, everything. But yeah, I'm excited to try these puppies out. And I'm just excited to use a new pair of shoes because like I said, my feet been hurting me. Now it's already 3:40 p.m. It's my boy Matt's birthday today and we're gonna go out for some drinks tonight. I'm just debating if I wanna go to a coffee shop or do work at home now. Decisions.
please don't make me wait, babe. Going up my way,
That sound never gets old. We got a little C4 energy here today. I know the lighting behind me is a little bit crazy, but hopefully everything here still looks okay. But today, this is what we got here. Boom! So we're officially opening up the new phone today. I haven't opened it up just because I haven't had a day where I could be home, and I figured I'd rather be home pretty much like for the whole day so I could do the backup. And I don't know, I get a little sketched out when, you know, your backup's not complete, then you have to leave the house. So we're unboxing the new iPhone 17. And of course, if you guys know me, you know that I got the orange. This is the Pro Max version. I'm coming from the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and it was a good phone, but honestly, I just caved, and this thing was kind of pissing me off because of battery life and then also the overheating. So I figured it was time to upgrade, and I'm excited. I'll do a full iPhone video. I've been wanting to do a day in the life of an iPhone 17 Pro Max user or something. I've been seeing those videos from like Siobhan and Andre something, and I've been wanting to make a video like that. So I think this is the time. So let's open this thing up. The iPhone unboxing experience never gets old. Boom. Very first impressions holding it. It feels so smooth. I've been listening to the Steve Jobs biography. Once you listen to it and you really see where his mind's been at, he's had this obsession with rounded rectangles, and now you see them, you can't miss them whenever you see the new iPhone, but bruh, this is so clean. Like, I know people are hating on the orange, but I don't know. I really like the orange. People say like in person it doesn't look the same. I don't know, guys. Like, tell me, do we like the orange or do you guys not? Because I really like it. If you're wondering what comes in the iPhone case, literally nothing. You get a charger right here, and then you get this, which it used to be the little like SIM card puncher thing, but now it's all eSIM. So yeah, nothing with that. So you no longer need that. Yeah, literally nothing comes in. Remember when they used to give you headphones with the new iPhones? Yeah, good old days, right? But at least they give you a charger. I really like this. Imagine this, you're just on the call, like, I think I heard Siobhan at one of his videos. It's literally like, rob me, because it's literally just screams. It's so loud, but I don't know. If you guys know me, you guys know that I love like bright colors. And yeah, there's just something about Apple finally coming out with a phone that has a bright color like this. But I'm gonna get this thing set up. I'm gonna try something new also. You know how when you back up your phone and you transfer stuff over, it gives you all the apps in the same layout? I'm actually going to not transfer over all my apps. All my iPhones have backed up from like previous generations. And I think what has caused my phone to kind of lose battery life a lot faster and work slower is because I think like it's got just super old data that has just moved over. So I'm going to try something different this time around. I'm going to just set this up with the iCloud, but I'm not going to put over all the apps and everything because I'm hoping that solves some of the battery problems I've always had. I feel like even when I got this phone like brand new, I still had problems with it. So I'm gonna get that started. I'm gonna get this thing set up and then I'll check in with you guys after. Alright y'all, so I finally got this phone set up. So I'm starting completely from blank. So when I unlock this, I already deleted like all the apps from my home screen. So there's literally like nothing on there. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to set this phone up from scratch. Unfortunately, it's gonna take a little bit longer than I thought it was going to because I had to go through here and find out which apps I want to download. And I feel like there's gonna be apps where I don't use right now, but I'm gonna use. So I think all banking apps, I'll probably do like Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, like the go-to fast food ones. And then any type of like camera and essential apps that I use, social media and everything like that. But the whole point is to start completely fresh with this phone. And I don't know, I know it's gonna be a little bit of a process, but I think that it'll be worth it in the long run because I think it'll help my phone just keep its freshness. I also usually go caseless if you can't tell from this phone, which unfortunately, like if you see, it already has some scratches, but honestly, not too bad for 2 years with this phone. I've heard that this phone can scratch pretty easily, so we'll see what I do, but I don't know. I just love the caseless. I'm gonna rock a caseless for now, but who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind. Let me know. Do you guys think I should go caseless or should I go with a case? I forgot how long this might take because every app, like my Koros Watch app, every banking app, every social media app, I do highly recommend if you guys want to set up a new phone and start from scratch. You realize how many apps you really don't use, But bruh, I've just been spending the last 2 hours just logging into new applications, logging into like different things, setting up your accounts again. It's a little bit of a pain, but I know it's gonna pay off well, and I'm excited to customize the home screen, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when I decide what I'm gonna do with it. I just don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet, so yeah, just thought I'd check in with you guys, but not too much going on other than this, and just gonna do some work and edit some vlog stuff afterwards. Good morning. What's good, y'all? Bruh, I just sat down. I don't know what was on these benches, but they're like these little tiny, prickly, like, it almost felt like a splinter, but I sat down on a ton of it and it got stuck to my pants. It was a rough little moment just now, but we're all settled in. We got the new shoes on. If you guys remember from 2 days ago, these are the Asics Nova Blast 5s. I went for one run with these yesterday and they were really good. That was my first run. I did 9 miles in it, and today we got 16 miles. I won't lie, 2 days ago I missed the run because we were a little bit hungover from going out the night before, which is why I don't like to go out. But nevertheless, we're getting it done today. 16 miles, and the last 4 miles are going to be paced at a 7:45 pace. I always love coming out here. Like, there's a lot of Ironman trainers out here, so if you guys look across over at the water over there, there's people swimming over there. There's a ton of people biking. Honestly, like Sundays mornings around this time, it's very much a good vibe because a lot of people are out and about and they're like working. They're not just chilling on the beach, but they're actually like going for a run, going for bikes. Like, this area is very fire. I know it's a privileged area. Like, this is Coronado, which, you know, it's where the money's at, but it's motivating to see. And honestly, when I see like older people doing it, I'm like, that's what I'm trying to be when I get older. You can go ahead. Yeah, of course.
Well, you were working there, so I don't want to get in.
No worries at all. Like I said, we got 16 miles today, and then, you know, it's Sunday, so I've been wondering about these vlogs, like if I want to end them on every Sunday, and I think I do, because like you guys saw, Thursdays are my bigger like tempo track workouts, and the Sundays are my long runs. And I feel like when you're tracking this marathon prep, those two would be the runs where you're really seeing the progress, because all the other runs in between are easy runs. And I've been trying to figure out, like, you know, how to structure some of these vlogs, because showing the easy runs are nice, but they are kind of just repetitive, right? But at least with Sundays, you can kind of see the increased mileage every week. You can see the adjustments made. So I think ending off the week in the lives with Sunday runs would be perfect. And then you guys have already seen the routine where it go do the ice bath, sauna, all the cold plunge, all that stuff. So I probably won't repeatedly show those, but I think ending the vlogs on Sundays and capping it off on Sundays is like the perfect way to end off the vlog. But I'm excited to get this run started. That means with today we have 16 miles. Next week, I think we go down to 12 for recovery week. And then the weeks after, we're going back up towards 18 and 20 plus. So now we're really in the build. This is week 2 of the new build. So yeah, let's get this thing started. The warm-up complete. So just to let you guys know what I do for fueling. So every morning before a long run, I have a bagel with peanut butter. And then this is 2 scoops of G1M Sport. I never show it because it's at home. It's about 90 grams of carbs total. And then for the run today, we're gonna have 2 different gels. One's caffeinated, one's not caffeinated. And we'll probably take non-caff at like mile 7 and then the caffeinated at like 13. So we're gonna start reintroducing these into it now. But yeah, 16 miles, let's get it. All right, y'all, I will see you when I see you. that wraps up another week in the life. Hopefully you guys enjoy the Sundays being the way to wrap up these vlogs, because like I said, like Sunday runs are pretty much the most monumental of the prep, and then Thursdays would be the other big one. The rest are easy runs, but there's not much for me to showcase on those. But I mean, you guys let me know if you guys like this kind of routine of the week in the life vlogs. Run ended up being really good. So we did 16 miles right there at an 8:08 pace. All like the first 12 miles or so. What is it? Yeah, first 12 miles or so ended up being like at an 8:15 to 8:40 pace. I told you guys before, but that's like a clear sign that the fitness has improved, because the last time I did like a 15 to 16 to 18 miles, it was at a 9:30 pace. So that was really good. And then the last 4, we did it all within like 7:15 to a 7:35. Things are looking very good for this prep. I'm feeling really, really confident in the paces. I think the first time around, I was forcing it with trying to chase the sub 3 goal, even though I didn't know what included in a marathon prep. This time around, I'm aware of the amount of effort I need to put in, and I'm being smarter. That's why you're seeing the ice baths, the compressions, the saunas, the diet. Like, although this doesn't count, tonight is my cheat meal. That's every Sunday. This week, I'm not gonna lie, has been a little bit rough. Like, I didn't get a vlog out today because this whole week I've just been busy. Then I went out with my friends for his birthdays. And you know, I'm not gonna say don't go out with your friends, because I think there's moments and times to do so. But I know that like even one day of drinking just throws me completely off, which is why I'm so protective of my time. Yeah, it's been just like an off week for me. So I'm really trying to make sure, like tonight, I'm gonna have my nice meal. I'm gonna watch the movie I'm gonna watch tonight is Tenet. I've tried to watch it twice, and I think what happened the first time was I started it and I think it was just too late. I fell asleep. And then the second time, I don't know what happened, but I just watched the trailer. I don't remember any of it. So I'm gonna try to watch that tonight, because it keeps coming up as a good movie and Netflix just put it on there. And then I'm gonna dominate this. I've been craving these salt and pepper chicken wings. It's like a very big San Diego thing, which I didn't realize was. Last week I went to a different restaurant. The week before that I went to, so I'm trying to find like the best ones, and there's so many on TikTok. But let me show you guys real quick. Bruh, it's so fire. Here, I'm gonna let you guys take a little bite. Bro, ready for the crunch? That is so good. And then for the other part we got is this, and this is from Golden Chopsticks out here in National City. Bruh, there's so many options over there, but this is the, I'll show you real quick, house noodles. So it's got like shrimp, beef, chicken, and then it says squid on it too. But bro, I cannot wait to kill this. So what happens on Sundays is I have my longest run, and then typically maybe I'll have a protein shake or something after, but I pretty much don't eat, because then I go straight to the coffee shop, do some work, and I have caffeine in me. And I really don't eat until now. So now is like the biggest meal. It's not the healthiest thing to do, but it's the one day of the week where I go all out with my diet. And then from Monday through Saturday, we have the meal preps. We're on point, and we just try our best to be on point. But yeah, guys, you know, sometimes like this past week wasn't my best week. Going out, my diet was off. I didn't expect my workouts to be great this week. We missed the day of running. And then with this Sunday's run, last night I tried to sleep. I fell asleep at like 11, then woke up at like 2 a.m. and just couldn't fall back asleep for an hour. Maybe it's stress or something, but sometimes you won't have the best weeks. But just get it done. And like the run ended up being a lot better than I expected. And now I can go into this next week knowing that, okay, I can reset, refocus, and get everything done. So yeah, that's the yap for tonight. You know, you're not always gonna have the best weeks, but show up, get your work done. And then the weeks where you really do perform, those are your best weeks. On that note, I'm gonna stop yapping, finish off this video. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I gotta get this next video out. I'm so behind right now. So this video, I don't know when you're gonna see it, but whenever you do see it, let me know what you guys think of this new format with the vlog style, and I'll talk to y'all soon. All right, peace.
But everything that glitter ain't gold. The grass ain't greener. I've been